Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dearest brothers and sisters in Islam. Welcome to the New Muslim Academy and another episode in our series, The Names of Allah. Today, I want to further introduce you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala using another name from His beautiful names, an amazing name from His amazing names, Tayyib. Tayyib. Tayyib in the English language we can translate as the possessor of good and purity and the originator of everything that we consider goodly and pure. For Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is only good in the absolute meaning of the term and in a perpetual manner, and is pure in the absolute meaning of the term and in a perpetual manner. This is who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is. And the Messenger, peace and blessings be upon him, taught us about this name of Allah in a narration when he said that indeed Allah is At-Tayyib. He is good and pure, and He doesn't accept anything except that which is good and pure. So we learn, like I said, that anything we know that exists, that we consider goodly, that we consider pure in terms of what we eat, in terms of what we earn, in terms of what we smell, in terms of what we consume, in terms of what we place on our bodies, in terms of our speech, in terms of our character. So what we consider good speech and what we consider good character. In terms of values, what we consider a good value, a positive value versus a negative value. Even matters of our heart, right? The thoughts that our heart carries, those thoughts that we consider goodly and pure. All these things that we consider goodly and pure, it stems from one originator, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, At-Tayyib. Even in our interactions with other people, right? Those interactions that we consider goodly, be it an employee that we have and when we choose to pay them and how we choose to pay them, be it in a contractual arrangement with another person. It could be that they are requesting us to excuse them from the contract and refund them that which they paid. So that goodly attitude, that pure attitude in accepting it, all this stems from one originator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, At-Tayyib. And the list goes on and on, how we interact with trees, how we interact with our enemies, how we interact with prisoners, with criminals, with the animals. All these interactions that we consider to be from the goodly realm, the pure realm, they originate from one originator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He is At-Tayyib. Now, when we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is At-Tayyib in terms of the actionable manifestations of this knowledge, then no doubt it builds within us this idea and desire and emotion of loving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because who doesn't love subhanallah anything that is pure, that is sweet, that is good? It's human nature to love that which is goodly and pure. So we love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for everything that we love, which is goodly and pure, stems from Him. And again, that love then necessitates that worship, because when you love Allah, you want to do what He loves from you, and that is to worship Him, to submit to Him. So it's going to build within you sincerity towards Him, and then actionable worship as a result of that sincerity, and then also developing your character, developing your attitude, developing your speech. Why? Because you will want to manage yourself and handle yourself and interact with other people in a manner that can only be pure and goodly. Why? Because you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and everything about Him is pure and goodly. So you stop swearing, you release from your vernacular vulgarity, your actions as well. You only manifest from yourself actions that are pleasing to people's eyes and ears and hearts and minds and souls. So no gestures that are vulgar or offensive, and so on and so forth. I think you get the picture. So I introduce you to your Lord using another name from His amazing, most beautiful names, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, At-Tayyib. Until next time, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all and bless your affairs. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.